Okay everyone, welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition, and in this video we're going to be continuing the main storyline. We got to travel to Val Royeaux in this the Inquisitor's path. The threat remains, so let's do that. You can see my power is 20 now. I've been doing a lot of side missions, and when I go back to the hinterlands you'll see how much of the map I've opened up. But let's move along with the story now.
I have heard rumors.
What's in here?
The Inquisition cannot remain a master if you can't prove it was founded on Justinian's orders.
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce
Just more
you to the brave
politics.
soul who risked his life to slow the magic. Sir Trevelyan, may I present the Marquis d'Aurelion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner of Haven. House d'Aurelion lent Justinia these lands for pilgrimage. This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
Do you really own this land, I wonder?
This is the first I've heard of Haven having an owner outside the Chantry.
My wife, Lady Machin of Denver, has claimed to Haven by ancient treaty with the monarchs of Ferelden. We were honored to lend its use to Divine Justinia. She was a woman of supreme merit. I will not let an upstart order remain on her holy grounds.
Look, get this pompous ass out of my face. I am the Inquisitor. No one talks to me like this.
Demons are pouring from the sky, and you're worried about land claims.
Haven is the d'Aurelion's rightful property.
Has Empress Selene officially acknowledged your possession of Haven? I was unaware Her Imperial Majesty had conferred with the Queen of Ferelden on this matter.
The Empress has not yet had the opportunity to do so.
We face a dark time, Your Grace. Divine Justinia would not want her passing to divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
I'll think on it, Lady Montilyet. The Inquisition might stay in the meanwhile.
Do the Durelians actually have a claim on this place?
His Grace's position is not so strong as he presents it. Despite their Ferelden relations, the Durelions are Orlesian. If the Marquis wishes to claim Haven, Empress Selene must negotiate with the Ferelden on his behalf. Her current concerns are a bit larger than minor property disputes.
Yeah, he was blowing a lot of smoke, it seems.
His Grace was all bluster then.
Even should he leave, the Marquis will share his thoughts on us upon his return to Val Royeaux. Every guest we receive, and we will receive them, will spread the Inquisition's story. I should ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
I want to know more about this chick.
What sort of dealings have you had with nobility?
For some years, I was the royally appointed court ambassador from Antiva to Orlais. The nobility of Thedas is a rather singular sphere. Those I'm not acquainted with, I know through reputation.
She's our political weapon that we're gonna unleash on the previous people, like the previous individuals
May I
that
ask
just
what
walked
brought you
in.
to work for the Inquisition?
Sister Leliana approached me. We've been acquainted for quite some time. For better or worse, being the Inquisition's diplomat has become as interesting as she promised.
I'm definitely gonna try to romance her.
If every noble wandering by is as stubborn as the Marquis, what good is it talking to them?
Every kingdom is subject to its lords. The Inquisition will require their goodwill. But please excuse me. I've much work to do before the day is done.
So this is where you turn in your research for things you found in the field. So I'm just gonna turn this in now. So here we are at the War Council. Time to travel to Val Royeaux. So let's see. We have one perk that we can use something on. So I've been looking through these different perks, and I think I'm gonna go with this one. Called Massage methods or method grants a 5% increase in XP earned from killing foes. That definitely sounds like it's gonna be helpful. Let's get out of that and go to Orlais. Says recommended levels 4 to 7. We definitely are around level 5 right now, probably going on 6.
Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
You can't be serious.
Mother Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion.
And we should ignore the danger to the Herald.
Let's ask him.
I'm not really sweating the Chantry, but I think this could help.
I'm more concerned this won't actually solve any problems.
I agree. It just lends credence to the idea that we should care what the Chantry says.
I will go with him. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now, we can't approach anyone for help with the breach. Use what influence we have to call the clerics together. Once they are ready, we will see this through.
Man, I'm really liking how beautiful this place is looking right now. We just strolling in there. Just like straight bosses right now. Men decked out in my orange's armor.
Just a guess seeker, but I think
They running, they scared of me.
Your skills of observation never fail to impress me, Varric.
My Lord Herald.
You're one of Leliana's people. What have you found?
The Chantry Mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition. They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Only one thing to do, then. They wish to
See, Cassandra has the right thing in mind. Like, I mean, we're just gonna go in there and kick ass.
inform them if we are.
They got time to read all of that.
As you say, my lady.
So who wants some? Where we gotta go and instill our will on the population? Right over here, it seems.
Good people of Val Royeaux, hear me. Together, we mourn our divine. A naive and beautiful heart, silenced by treachery. You wonder what will become of a murderer. Well, wonder no more. Behold, the so-called Herald of Andraste, claiming to rise where our beloved fell. We say this is a false prophet. No servant of anything beyond his selfish greed.
Man, she's spitting some fire right now. But let me see, how am I gonna handle this? Should I go the peaceful route, or should I put her in her place?
Enough! I will not listen to these self-serving lies. We came here to talk.
It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
It is already too late. The Templars have returned to the Chantry. They will face this Inquisition, and the people will be safe once more.
She got leveled.
Still yourself. She is beneath us.
Wow.
What's the meaning of this?
The nerve of this
Claim
dude.
to authority is an insult, much like your own.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative that we speak with...
You will not address me.
Lord Seeker?
A heretical movement. Raising up a puppet as Andraste's prophet. You should be ashamed. You should all be ashamed. The Templars failed no one when they left the Chantry to purge the mages. You are the ones who have failed. You who'd leash our righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
So he wants to be a dictator, so that's definitely not gonna happen. But we need them on our side, so...
One of your own commands the Inquisition's forces. Join us as he did. A staunch and loyal member of the Order. So loyal, he abandoned them for a false herald.
But Lord Seeker, what if he really was sent by the Maker? What if...
You are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the Void. We deserve independence. You have shown me nothing, and the Inquisition, less than nothing. Templars, Val Royeaux is unworthy of our protection. We march.
Charming fellow, isn't he?
Has Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
That guy needs a foot up his ass.
Fortunately, the Templars aren't our only hope.
I wouldn't write them off so quickly. There must be those in the Order who see what he's become. Either way, we should first return to Haven and inform the others.
So we need to head back to the war
With a
room
message?
and
I believe that...
You are the Herald of Andraste, are you?
what the heck?
I have an invitation for you.
You are cordially invited to attend my salon held at the Chateau of Duke Bastien de Ghislaine. Oh, and it's from Vivian, so that's the Vivian side quest, I guess. And there was an arrow or something else that landed right here. Favors for friends and friends of Red Jenny. Okay, so this, I think this is for another another companion. Those are 2 companion side missions that we definitely gotta do.
This is bullshit.
So, for right now, I'm gonna head back.
If I might have a moment of your time.
Grand Enchanter Fiona?
Leader of the Mage Rebellion. Is it not dangerous for you to be here?
I heard of this gathering, and I wanted to see the fabled Herald of Andraste with my own eyes. If it's you seek, perhaps my people are the wiser option.
I'm surprised the leader of the mages wasn't at the conclave.
Yes. You were supposed to be, and yet somehow you avoided death.
As did the Lord Seeker, you'll note. Both of us sent negotiators in our stead in case it was a trap. I won't pretend I'm not glad to live. I lost many dear friends that day. It disgusts me to think the Templars will get away with it. I'm hoping you won't let them.
So you think the Templars are responsible?
Why wouldn't she?
Lucius hardly seems broken up over his losses, if he's concerned about them at all. You heard him. You think he wouldn't happily kill the Divine to turn people against us? So yes, I think he did it. More than I think you did it, at any rate.
Does that mean the mages will help us?
We are willing to discuss it with the Inquisition at least. Consider this an invitation to Redcliffe. Come, meet with the mages. An alliance could help us both, after all. I hope to see you there. Au revoir, my Lord Herald.
Come, let us return to Haven.
So we're finally getting access to Redcliffe, because you know before I discovered it, but I didn't get access to it. So we're gonna meet with the mages. That'll be in the future video. So we're now back at Haven.
We heard of your encounter.
With the news of what happened.
You heard?
My agents in the city sent word ahead, of course.
It's a shame the Templars have abandoned their senses, as well as the capital.
At least we know how to approach the mages and Templars now.
Do we? Lord Seeker Lucius is not the man I remember.
True, he has taken the orders somewhere. But to do what? My reports have been very odd.
We must look into it. I'm certain not everyone in the Order will support the Lord Seeker.
Or the Herald could simply go to meet the mages in Redcliffe instead.
You think the Mage Rebellion is more united? It could be 10 times worse.
Look, if the Templars don't want to help, I'm not gonna go after, like, and beg and plead for their help. I'm going with the mages.
I could at least find out what the mages want.
No doubt what they've always wanted. Support for their cause.
We shouldn't discount Redcliffe. The mages may be worth the risk.
They are powerful, Ambassador, but more desperate than you realize.
After the Divine's death, they're probably scrambling for allies.
If some among the rebel mages were responsible for what happened at the Conclave.
The same could be said about the Templars.
True enough. Right now, I'm not certain we have enough influence to approach the Order safely.
Then the Inquisition needs agencies. That's something you can help with.
In the meantime, we should consider other options.
There is one other matter. Several months ago, the Grey Wardens of Ferelden vanished. I sent word to those in Orlais, but they have also disappeared. Ordinarily, I wouldn't even consider the idea they're involved in all this, but the timing is curious.
Aren't the Grey Wardens on the Storm Coast? That's the next area we're gonna have to start exploring.
That does sound odd, I agree.
The others have disregarded my suspicion, but I cannot ignore it. 2 days ago, my agents in the hinterlands heard news of a Grey Warden by the name of Blackwall. If you have the opportunity, please seek him out. Perhaps he can put my mind at ease.
And if he can't?
Then there may be more going on than we thought.
So Blackwall is another companion character. So there's 3 companion characters I'm gonna have to go after. I'm gonna oh, Carbon just leveled up. He's now level 6. I'm gonna go. Oh, we got +2 power. Okay, awesome. Anything else? The Cult of Andraste operation is now available. Okay, cool. So chasing after the companions is something I'm going to do in 3 separate videos. I'm just going to make them separate videos. And so the next, I guess, storyline video I'm going to do is probably going to be approaching the mages at Red Cliff. And then eventually we still have to move on to the Storm Coast to pursue the Grey Wardens down there. But I want to do that after I get Blackwall. So there's still a ton of stuff to do. You can see here, well, anyway, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and you will see more of Dragon Age Inquisition very soon.